us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
Interception.
Continue to find him here in the early going. I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shot.
I'll put chicken in the bag.
I can't put this in the bag. Grab the people in the river.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Right in front of me. Okay, this is your cue, put your signature. My cookie.
Find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That makes sense because they've been throwing it well.
Pick up back against something. No. Sit back. That's not gonna work, man.
You gonna get your phone, girl? Here. Put your cookie right here. Turn around, Mom. You can't. You got to sit back. I'm trying to walk straight. And get in the chair and sit down and touch your hair. Turn around so I can do your hair. Mom! Just turn around and chill. I'm trying to turn around so I can do your hair. Turn around.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let me. Cookie crab a little more.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time.
It kind of speaks for itself about practically anything. That's actually cilantro, but it's often confused with parsley based on your recipe.
Second down, Jacobs once more. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 32 situation.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yeah, girl. Okay, don't eat the cookie. Okay?
Here's third down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Love now.
Okay, so it's cold air from outside that's coming through the way.
It's incomplete.
Yeah.
It feels like it was
I've
an
been
air
impressed
zone.
with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. There's another example, another incompletion.
Or get your phone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, we get some pizza.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I'll just have Mama
That's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Okay, so I'll be downstairs for a little bit before I come upstairs, okay? I gotta do everything. Yes.
On 1st and 10, that's complete to Dobbs. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here looks like one. Get the track on feet, okay?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Here's 2nd and 3. They go play fake. Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. And into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to you in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ooh.
Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That's bombs away right there. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Don't worry about that right there. I'll push it back.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. picked off by Jair Alexander. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
The penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Whatever you want, Heidi. Now that I'm going to buy you something too. Okay, let's go. Let's put it all in here. Okay.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
Heidi, let's go to the
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's go to the beach, Heidi.
Like, why? This team messed up the same side. Why?
Want a race? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's go, Heidi. Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish a running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Flush to his right. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 37.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get...
And he's going to go down. Same thing at the 13-yard line. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. This 2nd and 4. To throw now. Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Downs. And he's brought down. Getting this one up to about the 35.
That's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick him in the gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3rd and 2. Now Love. And he's taken down. The Chiefs sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1st down, Love to pass. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The ball is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Going on the ground with Jacobs. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down.
Long run. You got it right.
Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gamble with a running play. And boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Mahomes firing complete. And some room to roll now. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man right is Rice. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and off play action. Here's Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So it looks like they started some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Here's 1st and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Love. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he has a Packer 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. Running it with Jacobs. Good game there on 1st down. And keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. And about the 5. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And it's the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially solve this one away. Here's Jacobs. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final bit, that should just about seal it.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. Here in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line. And here, they were able to hold it for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
I'm sorry, man. Make you quick. Just like he did.
You found it? Huh? You didn't find it? Okay, come on downstairs. Let's get that out.
Pop, 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 pop. Juice, 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 juice. Medicine, medicine. Cream, 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 cream. TV. It's the TV. TV just cracked.
Okay.
My stomach's hurt. I need to poop. What's your mom doing? Oh, ow, 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 ow. And my stomach's hurt.
Come sit down.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early. because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 40 yards. And the 49ers will jump on top of the game's first.
That shit was trash and lucky.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Throwing, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, going to the air with Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
We did.
To the air again, Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
She went upstairs.
Come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Jacobs, and a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Defensively, we always know that he is a run support, and I think the way
already have something for David.
He understands what
Touchdown.
is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
Is they crazy? Dude, sweet.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Go sit down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise that it was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. That is caught. Shows his strength at the 50. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
No, I'm definitely going to score. He's definitely scoring.
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 106 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That time runner. So he think he good, but he's not. He's trash. At that time
Second down and 3.
Let that time runner.
Purdy going to give it to Garindo. That one a first down pickup of
time
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Garindo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Isaac Garindo, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh,
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
We'll sit down.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Get under the cover. Don't put it on your head.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing into break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA BA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Love, short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Working out of the gun. Love. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3 from the 43. Here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Love. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
No touchdowns for them in the 1st half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Another run, this time McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, straight up the D lineman to make the play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.